Welcome back to our channel. I'm Rupali Shah, a blockchain developer and your instructor at Newton School. So, today's agenda is to discuss and understand the ERC20 token. We actually saw the EIP of ERC20 token in our last video, and that's why I decided to have a introduction and let's have a basic understanding of an ERC20 token and also its implementation. So ERC20 token is a fungible token of blockchain, especially Ethereum blockchain. Now, this token is basically to create an ERC20 token, it should follow some basic rules, and these rules are like it should has these functions, and they are a necessary functions because if these functions are not present in any token, then it actually is not considered as an ERC20 token. But before moving to its implementation and interface of a token, let's discuss about Newton School. So, Newton is basically an edtech company which allows you to become a full stack developer. And the best part about this platform is that you don't have to actually pay the fees in the beginning when you start the course. First, you take the course, you complete it, you get a placement from here, and then only you need to pay for the courses you have opted for. And there is a cool surprise for you guys, and that surprise is hidden in the link in the description, so don't forget to click on the link. And the surprise is that you guys can start your full stack development journey right now in the month of January, because we are gonna come with the course, a full stack development course. So if you want to become a full stack developer, then don't forget to click the link in the description. So let's get started and focus on the today's agenda. So I'm gonna talk about ERC20 tokens. They are basically the um, implementation of ERC20 token, and why we need this token. So these are the fungible token. That particularly means that one token can be divided into few other units, and they have like a total supplies function, they have a balance of function. So total supplies tells you what this token is, how much in number. Then balance of tells you, like if you pass the address of your account, it will tell you that how much this token has you have in your, like you allow someone to spend your token on your behalf. So this particularly means that you are the owner of the token. You pass two parameters in the allowance. One is your the owner of the token, and the second is the spender, and the spender would be able to spend your tokens. Now transfer is from you directly transfer your tokens to someone else account. And approve particularly means that spender is able to spend this much amount only. Like if you have 100 tokens in your account, then you can allow 20 tokens, and then spender would be able to spend only 20 out of those 100 tokens. Now transfer from is when you want, you were the person who were allowed to spend some amount of token, and you say okay, this is the sender and you want to send these tokens to this recipient. And then we have two event function, one is the transfer and the second one is the approval. So to create your own token, this is a basic implementation. You can look at their ethereum.org website, and here you could they have called the interface ERC20 interface, and then they have implemented the basics of a ERC20 token. So let's see what it has. So first it has the name of the token, then it has the symbol of the token and the decimals. Decimal particularly means that your one token can be divided into 18 parts, like 18 decimal points. Then it's just the approval and events, approval and transfer events. And we have the mapping means that your address will be mapped with the amount of tokens you have in your particular address account, and then one mapping is like if you allowed one addresses, so how much token you allowed and which address allowed which address to spend. Then total supply particularly returns the number of token you initially created, like the one who created this ERC20 token, then how much that particular person created it, how much token it created. Then we have this basic functions. So the main functions are these three functions: transfer, approve, allowance, and transfer from. So they have their own parameters and they have their own functionalities. So let's see that what it actually gives you. So transfer basically like first check that whether your like how much you want to transfer, and if you want to transfer less amount or equals to your balance amount, then only this particular function will be executed successfully, or else it will throw an error. And this approve basically check that okay, it actually helps you to approve certain amount of tokens, like only you are you approve like you are the sender, you are the owner of your tokens, and you approve like 20 tokens. Please approve 20 tokens to be spent by a person B or person C. So yeah, at that time we use this approve function. Then this is the allowance function. It basically tells okay, the approve tells you how much amount you can spend, and the allowance tells you that who can spend from your account. And transfer from and allowance goes like simultaneously. So here you can see that we also check that okay, this particular like the person who wants to transfer is using transfer from function is allowed or not. If that person is allowed and if that amount is approved, then only the transfer form will execute, or else it will give you the error. So yeah, this was a basics of implementation of ERC20 token. So thank you guys for watching our videos, and please don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on that bell icon if you want more interesting videos on blockchain and its applications and implementations, because we are like working on this particular field, and we can see the future of this particular field. So yeah, it's an interesting field. If you want to check out like more things and you want to gain more information, then I would suggest you to go to their ethereum.org website, and there you have this developer session where you can go to this documentation, and here you like have everything. And yeah, like what is blockchain, and then what intro to ethers, intro to dapps, and what is web 2 and web 3, how they both are different from each other. So it has a lot of stuff. So if you want to read some good articles and if you want to read some good blogs, then you could prefer ethereum.org. Or else if you want to watch videos and if you learn by watching videos, then I'm here. I will be explaining you from zero to the limit it has. So please stay with us and don't forget to like subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.